New Year, all! Join me as I look back at 2021 and look forward to 2022. So let's get cracking! Happy New Year, all my explorers, and welcome back to Loren's Adventures Out There. And if you are new, thank you so much for joining us, especially on this New Year's Day. We really appreciate it. My name is Loren, and I'm with Castles, Capes Clones, where we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We do unboxings and hauls, pins, pin tags, Disney news, Disney reviews, and more. So if that sounds like fun to you, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help your favorite content creators know that you appreciate them, and we in turn appreciate that. So, Happy New Year once again. I thought I'd just come on to just talk a little bit about 2021 and then go into 2022. I wanted to talk about the things that I'm thankful for in 2021. Especially 2020 was quite a trying year for me. I had to have a toe amputated. I had COVID and I almost died. And I spent a month in the hospital. And just all the general rigmarole of 2020, having to stay indoors and, all the depressingness of that and stuff like that. So, anyway, 2021, I realized, was a year that looked up. I joined two groups that have become some of my best friends. And I really encourage you as a YouTuber, if you are out there, get involved in the community, because it really does help you not only become a better YouTuber, but I think a better person as well. I think that it's just a really good thing, and I know for me, I've grown quite a bit, and I have just come to love these people so much. And if you don't get involved in a kind of support group chat like I have, join a box swap or a collaboration or something that gets you talking to other members of the community and making friends, because it's really, I think, just makes it a much better experience. So very thankful for that. Thankful to all the people who sent me things over the year unsolicited. People like Clipper and Kitten, my friends over at the unofficial Disney character hunting guide, Jess from Upside Down Disney, Karen and Andy from Disney Inside Andy, and Jean-Claire from being a Jean-Claire at Zoel's World. And I know that there are countless others that I could just keep naming names and going on, but you know who you are, and you know that I'm incredibly grateful to you. It's just so nice to, feel that kind of love from people. So I was really appreciative of that. Also very appreciative of the fact that Disneyland reopened last year after almost a year and a half of no Disneyland, and having gone so many times before. It was really depressing not being able to go, and I was able to go back in July. I held off so that I could go to the opening of Avengers Campus. And I got to meet Tim and Clarissa from A Couple of Kiddos. And I got to meet Fran from Fantastic Pins. So that was a lot of fun. And just getting to experience the parks again. And the last time that I went with my family, and we had a really good time. So, it's a good time overall. I'm so glad that the parks are open again, and looking forward to going back in January, or later this month, I should say. So, anyway, those are the things. Those are the kinds of things, and of course, I should also mention my family, who has been a tremendous support group for me. Particularly my mom. I would like to give her a big shout out. I am somebody who is disabled, and I require actually a lot of help. And my mom is one of my caregivers, and I don't know what I would do without her. So, all you people out there who, are having problems with your mom or your dad or whatever, get back in touch with them, because you never know what's going to happen. And I mean, I don't know what I would do. My mom is my savior. So I wanted to put that out there into the universe, that I'm incredibly grateful, particularly to my mom, but all of my family. All right. So now let's move on to looking at 2022. There are some things that I want to do differently. Not entirely differently, but just try a few new things. A lot of people ask me how our channel is run. Basically, I like to look at it as, like a channel like ABC or NBC, that has different programs on it. So I have one program called Loren's Adventures Out There, and my cousin Rich, as a lot of you have come to know him, has a program called Hyperspace Hijinks, where he talks a lot about Star Wars, does a lot of unboxing, particularly of action figures and Legos. These are things that I don't normally open. I do open some, but not all. And when I can get him to do it, he's going to go back and do cooking shows again. If you look at some of our earlier videos, Rich actually did some cooking. He is the family chef, so he does a really good job. He always cooks the family feasts, and you should check out his cooking for sure. So anyway, we're going to talk about my channel in particular, just because we both kind of run things a little bit differently, and then we come together for a live show that we do on Thursdays. We took a little hiatus off for the holidays, but we will be coming back and try to be a little more regular than we have been. It all really depends on my health issues and whether I'm feeling up to it or not. Excuse me. Feeling up to it or not. Sometimes I get just very, very tired, and you could often see me like starting to nod off during a live show. So I just kind of like say, hey, I'm just not feeling up to it. Which I know is not always fair to you all, and it makes it confusing as to when we have our live shows. But I try to keep in contact with Two Tiny Wings, because I'm often on their show before Wing Night. If you're not watching their show, the Thursday night Wing Night is one of the best times you'll ever have. So go check them out, and I'll leave their link down below. But they usually will tell people that we are having a show later on that night. So you can often get that information there. So anyway, going back to my program. So, I want to try to do a few more things that don't involve spending a lot of money. I love sharing my pins with you and doing subscription boxes and things like that. And I don't see that changing a lot, but I do want to do some things that aren't, don't necessarily take money. I'm going I'm going to attempt to in 2022 to watch all 60 Walt Disney animated shows, movies, I should say. So these are movies done by Walt Disney Animation Studios. Next year, I hope to do Pixar. But I'll take a look at the films and talk about them. In my intro, I say that we do Disney news and Disney reviews, but I haven't been doing a lot of reviews lately. So I want to do that, and I also want to go back to doing reviews of the new stuff that is coming out in the theaters. It got a little confusing when things were coming out on Disney Plus and things were coming out in the theaters. Now things are more often coming out in the theaters, but also on Disney Plus there's a lot of original content that I'd like to talk about as well. So I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit more about that as well. I also want to kind of explore my little golden books collection, and maybe read a story or two to you once a month. I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. We'll test it out, and you let me know if you enjoy that kind of content or not. But I'll probably test that one out as well. And I'd like to just do more sharing of my collections. I do a lot of pin collaborations, so I do the monthly celebrating collections, people and pins that was put together by Val over at Singer Family Adventures. I do a lot of pin tags. I love doing pin tags. Again, if you ever have a pin tag and you want to know if you can tag me, I will gladly be tagged. I just love doing pin tags. I love sharing, what I have. And I hope that it doesn't come across as bragging about what I have. I just like to share things, I like to share that. I like to share memories. A lot of you had let me know that you liked my video about sharing memories in the park. So maybe I'll do a little bit more of that as well. But I'd like to also share more of my collections. Go beyond the pins, maybe show you some of my pop vinyls, some of my action figures, some of my books. So the sky's the limit, really. But anyway, I just wanted to throw those out there. We'll test them out. You let me know what you like and you don't like. And hopefully you'll like some of the stuff that I have planned for 2022. Anyway, that is it. I just wanted to keep this short and sweet, and to wish you again Happy New Year. Thank you so much as always for joining us. If you had fun today, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit that bell for notification, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. Visit us on all of our socials down below. Visit our website at www.castlescapesandclones.com. Thank you again for joining us, and we will see you later. Bye!